In a large mixing bowl, add roughly 400 grams of sliced cabbage. Then we're going to add 8 grams of salt, which is 2% of our ingredient's weight. With clean hands, we'll massage and toss the cabbage together to break up the cells so that the salt can penetrate. Next, I'll add a teaspoon of caraway seeds and mix to combine. We'll let this sit for 20 minutes so that the salt can draw the moisture out of our cabbage. And after 20 minutes, here you can already see some liquid at the bottom of the bowl. I'll continue to press down on the cabbage to ensure its cells are ruptured to help release more of its liquid. Next, I'll add the cabbage into a mason jar. I'll press down as I go to make sure everything is tightly packed. As you can see, there's a natural brine that's been created and is starting to flow to the top. And there's our cabbage, packed nice and tight, ready to turn into sauerkraut. With a ring mold, I'll create a punch out from a cabbage leaf. I'll then place it over top our sliced cabbage and then the fermentation weight above that. And this will keep the fermentation weight from sinking into the sliced cabbage. As mentioned previously, we want to make sure our ingredient is submerged, which it now clearly is. I'll then secure the lid, seal it tight, and then date it. We'll place our jar in a dark cabinet at room temperature. Now every day for roughly 7 days, we'll need to burp our jar until our sauerkraut is done fermenting. To do this, simply remove the lid and here's our CO2 bubbles racing to the surface. I'll remove some of the brine so it doesn't leak. And secure the lid for another day. After about 1 week of burping, here's our sauerkraut fully fermented. I'll take a bite, and wow, this was effervescent. It was sour and had a complexity due to our caraway seeds. To keep our brine submerged, we'll place the weight over top, seal, and store in the fridge. So that's it when it comes to lactic acid fermentation. Remember, you can use any vegetable you wish, and when you're not using a liquid brine, simply make sure that the ingredient has an open surface area for the salt to penetrate. This could mean grating carrots instead of slicing when mixing with salt. Also, feel free to add herbs and spices to enhance the brine's flavor. In the next and final lesson of this module, we'll be digging into the process of canning. See you there.